Chef Dindy here and Xander in the kitchen. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying that. We're gonna take that one from the top. Why do I keep saying Zanimals? It's ramen o'clock in the Zanimal Kingdom. Alright, and we got a little lobster fucking ramen today. A little lobster ramen, right? Fucking, that's ready for placing. I have high hopes for this guy. I got it down at, obviously, Soulful Convenience. They got everything down there. Honestly, if you're in Kelowna and you haven't been by Soulful Convenience, what are you doing? You like noodles? You watch my noodle content? You don't go to the noodle place? Get out of here. Anyways, so we got lobster ramen today. I got high hopes because I love lobster. I'm hoping that, we get some good umami, some good seafood flavors and stuff. So first bites, off the bat, it does have a seafood aroma. It is a bit fishy smelling, so I'm a little suspicious. Yeah, here, let's go for the first bite. Okay, little brother. Okay. Oh, good kick on the end there. All right, so we got some pretty solid noodles. We got some pretty solid noodles here. They got, their bite is good. Are they A tier? They don't stand up to Buldak, but of course that's the standard of noodles that we're going off of right now. I'm gonna say they're no bowlful though. They're not garbage. We're gonna give it a. The noodles are, yeah. Let's finish the bowl and figure it out. The broth though, it smells a little fishy at first, but it's not. It's very, very boastful in a seafood flavor. Like, it tastes like the broth was made from shrimp heads and lobster tails, and it's got a lot of lobster flavor in there. Really, really, really deep so far. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Ah, fuck. God damn. Okay, guys. So now I have my full decision. I really want to stop saying in my videos. Now that I have my full decision, now that I've come to terms with this soup, I had really high expectations because it was a lobster ramen. Although I was pleasantly surprised in the broth, I felt like there might have been a thing or two missing. Could really bring this to the banger moment, because everything else, every other supporting feature, just a little lackluster in my opinion. So, for that reason, or actually let me divulge, spiciness, on point. Delicious spiciness in the broth. I will definitely remember this tomorrow, so the goblin factor is up there. Maybe even an 8.2. Good goblin factor on that boy. The broth, it was like there was a whisper of something that was just missing. And try as hard as I can, I just couldn't hear the whisper. So for that reason, that's why I'm going to throw it at the high B tier. This isn't a permanent ranking yet, but for the moment being, I think it'll beat out. Oh shit! Oh, but fucking things are out of control here. Okay, whatever. I think it'll beat out Sesame by just a touch. We'll fix that later. Maybe we won't actually. But yeah. So Lobster's gonna beat out Sesame just by a touch. There you have it. There's the ramen tier list. Here's the ramen that I had today. All right. Bang.